guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Angie. So for today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be a Q&A. I told you guys on my Instagram to ask me some questions, so today I'm going to answer them. I have the questions right here. I have them screenshotted, so let's see what you guys asked. Let's get started. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know why I'm nervous. Okay, favorite movie genre. Okay, so this one is between two. One of them is thriller, psychological thriller to be more specific, and musicals. Okay, so next question. Floriana, hey girl. Who is your favorite actor and why? Ooh, okay. The first person that's coming to my head right now is Jake Gyllenhaal. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he is an amazing actor, and I think he's very underrated, or at least underappreciated, because he does such a good job for any film that he's in. Every time I see him in a movie, I don't see Jake Gyllenhaal. I see whatever character he's portraying. Like, he does such an amazing job. If you haven't seen Nightcrawler, I definitely recommend you watch it because he does amazing in that movie, as well as Zodiac. Oh my god, he's so good. Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have another actor come to mind, but right now I'm gonna say Jake Gyllenhaal. Next question is from Cindy. She says, what is your favorite number? My favorite number is 14. Why? Just because it's my birthday. Most memorable moment in your acting career. Hogan, you're gonna make me cry. Okay, so the most memorable moment in my acting career would probably have to be when I was on the set of Those Who Called. So this particular day, we were filming a scene and we had a lot of extras on set, and they were all so nice. That's probably one of my favorite things to do when I'm on set, is just talk to everybody and meet everybody. And I was doing my scene, and then the scene finished. I go over to the extras to tell them thank you for coming, because it was late. I think it was like 1 or 2 in the morning when we wrapped up shooting. And at this point, we were there for a while, so I knew everybody's like by their first name. And in that moment, several extras come up to me and they tell me, Angie, I just want to tell you that you did an amazing job. Your acting was amazing. It was a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Oh my gosh, okay. That already alone was like, what? And to top it all off, there was a little girl who's also an extra. Her name was Bella. She comes up to me and she goes, hi, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your acting, and I think you're an amazing actress, and I can't wait to be in a movie with you, and I really hope we be in a movie together. Oh my god, see, I'm getting teary-eyed. Okay, so she told me that, and she was so sweet. That was probably the most memorable moment in my acting career. The fact that people came up to me to tell me that I did an amazing job and that they can't wait to see me somewhere else in the future. Like, I was just like, oh my god. Okay, next question. What's the hardest role you've ever had? Okay, so the hardest role I've ever had was probably for this short film titled Girls Night Out, which was written by a good friend of mine. Her name is Lydia. She's an amazing writer, and I fell in love with the story. I thought it was so good. It's basically about a woman who is dealing with her self-demons, her confidence, and how she sees herself in a world. The thing that was really hard for me to play this role was that there was no other actor for this short. It was simply my character speaking to herself and speaking to her reflection. And I kind of had to remember how I acted so that way each character, each version of herself could react accordingly. And so yeah, that's probably the hardest role I've ever had, but it was so much fun. And like I said, Lydia is an amazing writer, and I think the short came out really good. So I got this question a lot, which was, what got you into acting? And this is a very lengthy answer. Basically, what got me into acting was that ever since I was little, I always was fascinated with movies. If you guys have been watching my YouTube channel, you know I love movies. So as a kid, I loved watching them, and I always wanted to be on screen. You know, I wanted to be Rose from Titanic, and I always thought that it wasn't gonna happen for me. Because I never saw people that look like me on screen, and not necessarily Latin and Hispanic representation. Not that I'm saying that there's a lot of it, but when I was younger, I would see these commercials in these movies and I would think, there's not an average looking person on there. Like, you don't see a person that looks like me. Like, everybody that's on screen is like really attractive. So I never thought that I was able to be on screen because I wasn't pretty enough or tall enough, because as you all know, I'm pretty short. So I didn't think I was going to be able to do that, and also I didn't think that it would be capable of doing something like that in Houston. I thought that you had to live in California to do that. Not only that, as a kid I was super duper shy. I am still shy, but as a kid I was extremely shy, and I had zero to no confidence. Like, I honestly don't think I would have been able to do what I've done now when I was younger. Me and my brother, we would always do short films here at home. We even did this whole Alien movie back in the day. So ever since then, I kind of kept it in the back of my head as a dream that I always wanted to happen, but I never thought would happen. So fast forward, I get to college and I'm majoring in film production. So one day when I was just in a rut and kind of thinking about all these things that I wanted to do in my life, acting was the first thing that came up. And so that day, I remember it was at night, I was just laying in bed and I asked the universe, I was like, if I should be an actress, give me a sign. If I should pursue a career in acting, or if I should even try acting, give me a sign. And I went to sleep, that was it. The next day I go to school and I'm walking in the middle of the courtyard and I see this bulletin board. And so the bulletin boards, they have all the events and stuff. So I was like, you know what? Something told me, I was like, let me go see what's up. So I go to the bulletin board and right there was a casting call. And I immediately started getting teary-eyed. I had some tears rolling down in the middle of the school and I was like, oh my gosh. And I took it as a sign. So I got the information, I auditioned, and I actually didn't get the part, but I realized, you know, this is a sign. I'm gonna take it and we'll see how it goes from here. And that has probably been the best decision of my life because I loved acting and I realized that that's something that I wanted to do. So that is how I got into acting. Next question, what got you interested in acting and when are we going to do a short film together? Antoine, hopefully soon. I think I kind of answered that. What got me interested in acting was just a lot of movies that I would watch growing up. I just was so amazed of how these regular people could just put on a performance and completely transform into something that they're not. Next question, when did you realize you wanted to be an actress? So this kind of goes with the last question, but when I realized this is something that I want to do was literally being on my first set ever. And I remember just looking around, seeing all the actors, the camera, the audio, the directors, and I realized this is what I want to do. What is your biggest inspiration? Oh, Daisy. So my biggest inspiration would probably have to be my family and my younger self. And the reason I say that is because my family, ever since I told them that I wanted to pursue a career in acting, they've been very supportive, whether it was if they were taking me to an audition or if I needed them to stay quiet in the house as I filmed an audition. They've been very supportive in my decision and I am so grateful for them. And so they're probably one of the biggest inspiration is that I want my hard work and their hard work to pay off in the long run. And also my younger self, because as I said, for a long time since I was a little girl, acting has always been a dream of mine, but it was always in the back burner because I didn't think I was good enough or whatever the case may be. So I want my younger self to look at me and be like, damn, she did it. Because I know my younger self, and if she sees that I was in a commercial and in a movie, she'd be really jealous and she'd be like, damn, that bitch did it. So that would probably be my biggest inspiration, is my family and my younger self. Worst set story. So my worst set story would have to go to a short film I did, and I'm not going to name any names, I'm not going to name the short film, I'm not going to do any of that. We were in a studio, so the set was built, and it was myself and 4 other actors. The director, she was talking to us, and then she turns over to me and she says, so we're not going to need you for this scene yet, but since you do come into the room, I need you to stand behind the door and I'll let you know when we need you. And just to give you guys an idea, like I said, it's a built set. So it was just a wall with a door and I can't see anything over, they can't see me. And in this scene, I have a certain cue that makes me go into the room. So they do their dialogue, I hear my cue, okay, I'm not gonna go in because she didn't say she needs me. They do the scene again, they do another take. So when she says my cue, the actress is silenced and she calls my character's name again. I'm thinking, am I supposed to go in? So I like creak open the door and she yells cut and she goes, oh yeah, we still don't need you. I'll let you know when we need you. Just stay back there. I was like, okay, sorry about that. They do the scene again. And same thing, they say my cue, I don't go in. She calls cut every time. That went on for about a good 15 more takes. So I'm behind this wall for about 30 minutes now and she still hasn't come up to me or said anything, and I hear her yelling out, oh, bring a light fixture, I need a C-stand, oh, can I get the camera over here? Again, I can't see anything, I can just hear what's going on. She goes, okay, we're getting ready to roll, we're gonna roll. They call action and then they do the scene, same thing, do my cue, I don't go in. It goes on for another 5 takes, so I've basically been behind this wall for about a good 45 minutes now, and I don't want to go through the door because since things have been moving around, I don't know what's behind that door. As I hear her talking to the actors again, I make my way around the set to where I'm barely coming out, and the director sees me. She looks at me and she walks away. Like, excuse me, and she's like, oh no, we don't need you yet. You can go back behind the door. So I go back behind the door, they do the scene again, cut, same thing. So they do the scene again, but this time I hear my cue and it's silence. Then the other actors start screaming my character's name to cue me in, and I'm thinking, am I supposed to go in? She told me she wasn't ready for me yet. I don't know what's behind this door. Do I open it? Somebody could be there. A light could fall on my head. So they start screaming my name for about a good 10 seconds, and then the director yells cut. At that point, I was like, maybe she does need me. I'm gonna go talk to her. And in that moment, another actor swings open the door and he says, what are you doing? Why didn't you come in on your cue? We called your name like you were supposed to come on set. And I was like, I've been behind this door for 45 minutes. She has not said anything to me. And he says, that doesn't matter. The director doesn't have to speak to you 24/7. When you're on a real set, this doesn't happen. And that when you hear your cue, you're supposed to come in. Now at a certain point, he's right. But when the director has told me otherwise multiple times that she does not need me yet and that she will let me know when she needs me, I'm not gonna go in. So then the director overhears us talking. She comes over and she says, what's the problem? What's going on? Why didn't you come in on your cue? And I told her, I didn't know that you needed me for this scene. I have no idea what's been going on. I don't know what's behind this door. I've been behind this wall for 45 minutes. And she says, well, when you hear your cue, you're supposed to come in. And I said, okay, I'm sorry, you did not tell me that. Do you need me to come in for this next scene? And she says, oh, actually, no, we don't need you for this scene yet because we're not even focusing on your angle. We're still focusing on the angle of them. So if you were to come in, you wouldn't even be on camera. So don't worry about it. We don't need you yet. Basically, that's what it was. It was a lot of lack of communication from the director and it was very chaotic, and yeah, that was probably my worst set story. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like it. Thank you to everybody who submitted questions. I really appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to read the description as I'll include important links from some of the people who asked questions because they are very talented friends of mine. Definitely, I highly suggest that you follow them and check out their social medias that I'll have linked in the description box. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, and while you're at it, click that bell to get notified when I post a new video. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!